What have I overcame? How often do you sit with yourself and ask yourself that question? Do you celebrate the things that you overcame the same way you celebrate your accomplishments? Do you celebrate what you overcame more than you celebrate your accomplishments? In my mind, things that I overcame, things that I have overcame, I value those more than my accomplishments because my emotions, my feelings, those are things that sit with me all the time. Those are what I must process through in order to make sure that I'm all right while I'm walking around this earth. You know, those outside accomplishments, they're cute, they're nice to look at, but they mean nothing when we're so broken in the inside, when we're hurting, when we haven't walked away from that depression, when we ain't beat that depression, when we're still attached to that anger and that confusion. Those accomplishments don't mean anything when we haven't overcame the things that we push so far down into our subconscious. Because, you know, that which we push down, it eventually floats back up. It comes back up and it taps us on the shoulder. What have I overcame? I mean, really, how often do you ask yourself that? Do you pat yourself on the back for that inner journey that you've taken? Them Birkin bags, them red bottoms, that money, that nice car, that big house, them college degrees. Those things mean nothing when you have absolutely no idea who you are in the inside. When you dress like you look like $1,000,000 on the outside, but you feel like you're sinking in quicksand in the inside. That means nothing. So how often do you celebrate and think about what you overcame? That's really important. You know, this experience, this play, it's about evolution. We start off as a drop of blood. We evolve into an embryo, a baby, a toddler, an adolescent, a teen, a full-grown adult. It's about evolution. Not to get stuck, even though some of us will get stuck. That's a part of the trial and tribulation package. But it's not intended for us to be stuck. Pardon me. It's not intended for us to get stuck. And even though, hey, I'm going to just keep it real. Some of us came here to experience moments and lifetimes of being stuck until we actually learn how to overcome the things that our human, aka our ego, get in the way of. It's a part of that. As a responsible conversationalist and a solutionist, I've made it my business to always throw questions out there and different little jewels out there to make people think about themselves and the positions, the predicament, really the position that they find themselves in their experience. To make them analyze their movements and their present state to see, okay, what it is that I can do different to get me out of this mental state that I'm in. And as a responsible person that I am when it comes to conversing with another, I think that it's very important for me that I point out to a person, what you beat within the inside of you. It's way more important than what you beat on the outside of you, what you bring forth from the outside. As Juvie said in one of his songs, that outside shit keep them hoes sick. It keep them sick. We be mesmerized by what's on the outside, and we deny what's in the inside. And that's so problematic for the human. It's so problematic for us. So what have you overcame, friend? Overcoming is a choice, just like suffering is a choice. This entire experience about, will you choose you over everything else? What will you choose? What have you beat? What are you allowing to beat you?